So I wanted to update on my new fasting regimen. It's February 12th. Well, my modification to my fasting regimen. There have been some big changes. So let me tell you a little bit about what I am doing now. So it's an up day, down day with a twist. Eating the carnivore way with one up day and one down day of 1,000 calories is brutal. Maybe if I wasn't carnivore and I ate veggies to bulk things up and trick my mind that I was eating more, then, 1 pound of ground beef is over 1,000 calories, so I can't even eat that. I have to have a smaller portion. And I feel like I haven't eaten. I am a volume eater after all. And 4 ounces of meat isn't going to cut it. I also realized that perhaps the weight I'm trying to maintain is too low for me, or was too low for me. There has to be a point where I'm realistic. Too mad when I did it last time made me go up to a hefty 117. Due to body dysmorphia, I like being a petite 108 or even lower, which I realize is not good either. Because my body just naturally gravitates to wanting to be able to climb up fences and not be the damsel in distress. So frankly, just eating 1,000 calories 3 times a week was making me want to binge on cakes and muffins. And this defeats the purpose of fasting. Eventually, my willpower was going to break. And I could feel it. So yes, I am stopping every other day 1,000 calories. And shocker, I'm going to up my calories. Maybe I won't be a skinny 108 anymore, but maybe I can be a lean, yet even stronger at 10 pounds more. I can live with that. 118 pounds isn't that big. So that's why I'm changing. I've been ingrained to think any weight gain is bad, but that is not true. Not all weight gain is detrimental, and conversely, not all weight loss is good. As long as I don't do too mad with cakes and muffins, which happened during COVID and then morphed to 3 mad and 6 mad, 6 meals a day, which I did eventually put on the COVID 30, I think I'll be okay eating more frequently. Yes, I know I will gain weight. In fact, I have a little bit since I switched to 2 meals a day, every day. And I have to commit to not stopping this up day, down day experiment. So I'll check back in on the 19th when I started, and to see what happens. So I'm not quitting up day, down day. I'm just modifying it. This is why I announce it here. I'll stay the course no matter the scale. So don't get me wrong. I really still care about my weight, obviously. And I know I don't want to be over 120. I just don't look good in my short body over that number, at least in my head. I am hoping I can maintain under 120, but I need to get over trying to be as skinny as a 20-year-old K-pop star. I'm looking up to the wrong kind of Asian woman as my role models, and frankly, I can be my own role model. People who say keto and carnivore doesn't make you gain, I beg to differ. If one takes themselves to an extremely low weight, like I have, once you start eating again, if it's low carb or carnivore, and you've been restricting in the calories, you will gain. But in my case, I think it's healthy weight and won't be too fat. Hopefully just enough fat that makes me look shapely. Hoping, and all the extra protein I will be eating will go towards building better musculature, and that indeed will cause the scale to go up as well. But that is a good reason for the scale to make a jump. And I want to be at a weight I'd naturally be at if I really commit to eating carnivore and not restricting. I also want to be able to take myself away from being afraid to eat. No, I love eating, but I'm afraid to eat because of weight gain. Now I'll keep fasting in my life, but not to an excessive amount. It served me well when I was chubbier and I had more fat on me. But when I got lean, it was just extremely hard to do. Too much fasting is unnecessary for me now, and I really want to live in maintenance land and not go back up to where I was during COVID. So my up day, down day, I'm going to do 2 meals a day. I'll still fast at least 18 hours, except maybe on the weekends I'll do 16 hours of fasting. So now I've actually lengthened my window of eating, shortened my window of fasting. I'm going to do at least 18 hours, with my goal of being 18 hours at least 5 days a week. And I will have 2 meals in that 6-hour time period. No snacking, meal 1 and then meal 2. Every other day though, I'm going to eat to satiety on my up day, and then I'm going to do 60% of my calories on my down day. Most of the time I've been tracking, and I usually hit to satiety 2,400 to 2,500 calories on my up days. So my down days are still, in a good range. I'm not starving on my down days. I don't feel like I'm starving. So yes, I'll check back in on the 19th to let you know how I'm doing and where my weight falls. Maybe I'll go over the 120 mark. Maybe I'll stay below the 120 mark. We shall see. Anyways, thanks for listening, and bye-bye. On the way home, I have to catch my bus in front of a cupcake shop to keep my mind away from temptation and to give myself a non-food focused activity. I have mentioned before, instead of reading more about low carb, fasting, carnivore, keto, I'm learning Spanish and Hebrew. And to surprise my boyfriend, who was Jewish, obviously, why would I be learning Hebrew? It's a beautiful language, but it wouldn't be on my radar except for him. I have decided to learn the Israeli national anthem. So here it is. I don't know it all yet. I'm learning, and it gives me something to do in front of this cupcake shop. And I'm really excited to just learn the language and connect more with him and his sons. So just be nice, because my voice isn't good and I'm still working on my pronunciation. So here I am singing the Israeli national anthem. Kol od b'levav penima, neves Yehudi homiya, ufate mizrak kadima, Ayelet Zion Zofia, Od lo avat tikvatenu. And that is all I know. I'm going to memorize the next couple lines, and then I'm going to surprise my boyfriend with the whole thing. So wish me luck in this non-food focused hobby I have of learning songs in different languages. Bye-bye.